Alright, now here we have got the Google Pixel 9 Pro running on the brand new Material 3 Expressive UI. This is the Galaxy S25 Ultra on One UI 7 and this is the iPhone 16 Pro Max on iOS 18.4. In today's video, I will be doing a quick UI comparison. We are not going to deep dive into the UI or functionalities. It will be a basic UI comparison. If you want a detailed video about this, do let me know in the comment section. I will make a detailed video. So be sure to subscribe to the channel and give this video a like. Now let's dive in. Let's first look at the animations on these three phones. Let me first lock all three devices. I'll double tap. Now let's swipe here and let's see how is the animation here. Now let's unlock the phone. Let's check out the home screen. Now let's check out the quick panel. One UI 7 seems to be a little faster and quicker compared to the other two. These two seems to be a little smoother. And as always, One UI 7 is still a bit faster and quicker when it comes to the quick panel animations. Let's open a few applications now. Let's go to the recent applications now. This is the recent app animation. As you can see, it's a little smoother on these two here, whereas on the Samsung, it is smoother, but not as smooth as the other two UIs here. Of course, we can customize it with the brand new One UI Home. We can do it ourselves. However we want, we can customize the animations here. So no complaints on that on the Samsung Galaxy phones. That's some basics of animations. Now let's look at the home screen here. On the iOS, we of course don't have the app tray, we just have these home pages and we have got these folders here, app library we have got, in which we have got all these folders. Whereas on the Pixel phones, we do have this brand new app tray here. And on the Samsung Galaxy phones, we have got this new app tray, which is vertical app drawer. And we can change it to horizontal app drawer as well. We can go to sort here and change it to custom order. This becomes horizontal. And if you prefer vertical app tray, we can change it to vertical. Whereas on the Material 3 Expressive UI, we do not have the horizontal app tray. Of course, it has been like this always. But what Google has changed is, now you can see we have got this Google logo, which has got the Material 3 effect, the theme that is applied on the Google logo as well. And you can see this is more like a window now. We do not have this full page app tray here. We have got this window kind of a thing. We have got this button here, which we can pull down here like this. And look at this animation. It looks beautiful. And we also have this blur effect in the background, which we also have here on the One UI 7. Of course, we can customize it with the Good Lock application. Whereas here we had to tap on search button and we have got this cool animation here as well. And we do not have the app tray on the iOS. Now, of course, we can move the applications wherever we want on all three UI here. As you can see, now on iOS also, we will be able to move the applications wherever we want. We can do that on all the three UIs. Even on Samsung, we will be able to move any of these apps and widgets. Now, talking about the widgets, let's press and hold on the home screen and let's see how we can set the widgets here. As you can see, when I press and hold on it, we've got widgets here on One UI 7. We've got widgets over here and we have got edit button here, and then we can tap on add widget to add the widgets. Now this is the widget tray that we have. We have got all different widgets here on iOS. The design elements are of course different for iOS and the other Android phones here. As you can see, we have got these widgets here for Pixel UI. We can tap on each of these items or options to expand it to check out the widgets. Whereas on Samsung, we have got all these widgets here. I prefer Samsung's One UI 7's widgets because we have got a wide range of widgets here. For example, if you look at the battery, we have got different kinds of widgets here for battery starters. And then we have got list type of widgets here for the same battery application. Likewise, if you look at calendar, we have got countdown widgets, month widgets, and today widgets, and we also have upcoming event widgets. So there are a wide range of widgets on these Samsung Galaxy phones One UI 7. Now moving the application from one place to another place on the home screen is much easier on the Samsung Galaxy phone, because on the other UIs we'll have to press and hold on each and every icon and move it. Even on the Pixel UI it is the same case. we do not have an option to select the application, as you can see on this, whereas here, if I want to move a few applications together, I can tap on select and select the applications and just press and hold on them to drag it and place it wherever we want. It's very, very easy to do this on the Samsung Galaxy phones One UI 7. You see, I just press and hold on this to select the icons, and I will just press and hold in this location and drop it here, all just moved right here in a jiffy. Now let's take a look at the quick panel here. Now you can see a big change here on the Material 3 Expressive UI. We have got a separate color here, darker color background here for the notifications, and you can see the separation here. And when we swipe down here, you can see now these toggles are customizable, like how we could do that on the iOS and on the One UI 7. But on One UI 7, we can't customize individual widgets here or individual toggles here, whereas here we can do that. Let me just tap on this area here, press and hold on this area. As you can see, each widget, each toggles can be customized here. Likewise, we can do that here as well. I'll tap on this pencil icon. Now you can see we can tap on each of them to reduce the size here or increase the size. Okay, I think we can do that on this. As you can see, I can reduce the toggle size here, but I can't expand it vertically. I can only reduce the size here horizontally. I can make it a smaller toggle or a wider toggle, whereas here on the iOS, we can make it, let me just do this again. Here, I will be able to expand this and make it a squircle toggle here, and we will not be able to make it vertical here, but yeah. This is the customization on these two UIs, and here when it comes to the One UI 7, we can only move them here. As you can see, we can move them around, but we cannot really increase or decrease the size of these widgets or toggles here. That is a bummer on One UI 7. I hope they add this feature where we can customize the toggle sizes as well. We can tap on edit here and we can add more toggles, but we can't really change the toggle sizes here. That is the One UI 7. One more thing to note here is on the Pixel phones, we have got both the notification panel and quick panel combined together as always, whereas that has changed on the One UI 7. We can keep it separate. As you can see, we can swipe towards the left to see the notification panel and right to see the quick panel. And when we swipe down from the top right, it's quick panel, top left, it is notification panel, and we can also switch this. And we'll also be able to get the older version back, like we can tap on this edit button and tap on panel settings and put it together to get the quick panel and notification panel together. As you can see, we have got the quick panel here and the notification panel here. So that is something we can do on One UI 7, whereas on the Pixel phones, it's together always, as you can see. Whereas on the iPhone, swipe down from the top right corner to access the quick panel here. As you can see, we have got multiple pages also here on the quick panel, and a swipe down from the left corner to access the notification panel, and we can't really combine it on iOS 18. Now the big change on the Material 3 Expressive UI is the theming. As you can see, the color palette is applied across the keyboard, the app tray, the quick panel, the setting, and it's actually more pronounced now compared to the previous version of Pixel UI that we had. This is of course the Android 16 QPR Beta 1, and it's still beta, and there will be more improvements with respect to the Material UI theming and animations, etc. So Google is going to further tune this UI and make it perfect. But overall, the color palette application is much better now on the Pixel UI. Now let's enter the lock screen customization menu. I'll press and hold on this and unlock the phone. This is a lock screen customization. Here also I will do the same thing, press and hold on this, customize lock screen and unlock the phone. On the iPhone, I'll press and hold on this and tap on customize. Now this is where we customize the lock screen on these three UIs. We've got lock screen and home screen customization. We've got lock screen and home screen customization here. And here we don't have that option right here. We'll have to go to wallpapers and select a specific wallpaper here. Let me just select a wallpaper here and I'll tap on done. Now this is only for the lock screen, whereas if you want to change both lock screen and home screen, you will have to go to the home screen settings here, wallpaper and style, and then here you will be able to select these and customize separately. Now let's go back to the lock screen here. Now let me show you the clock customization. I'll select the lock screen here. I'll tap on the clock here. Whereas here on Pixel UI, we have to swipe up to tap on the clock here. We've got various different clock options here. We can select a specific clock, change the color here. We can select a specific color and change the color combination, or let's say the darkness or brightness of the clock. And then we'll be able to change the size as well. We get large size or small size. Whereas here on iOS, when we tap on the clock, you can choose the fonts here, and you can increase the size of the or the boldness of the clock here, and you can change the colors here. We do not have options to choose the clock styles here, so that's a bummer. Whereas on the Pixel phones, we have got various different styles here. We have got two different menu options. We've got styles here with various different clock options. There are tons of clocks here. We can also tap on this icon to go to Lock Star, which is a good lock module, where we can further customize the clock faces. So we get to see plenty of clocks here, plenty of customizations available. Probably it will take hours together to explain you the customizations available on the One UI. Now we can change the style here. Font and color, you can select the font that you want for each clock. For this, it's not applicable, so we'll have to choose a different clock. As you can see now, I can change the font here and change the boldness of the font. As you can see, I can change the boldness of the first font here, and then I can select the color that I want. I selected a gradient color here. If you want to select a solid color, you can do that, or you can go to this color swatches or spectrum to change the color. And on the Pixel UI, the new Pixel UI, we also have other options here, like we have got shortcuts, and we currently have a few shortcut options. We are supposed to get the third-party app shortcuts as well, and third-party app widgets also will be available on the lock screen, which can be set in the upcoming updates for the Material 3 Expressive UI. Whereas here we do have some widget options. As you can see, we have got add widget button here. We'll be able to set widget only in this area. Whereas on the One UI 7, we have got Lock Star, which enables us to add the app widget. Any third-party application or system app will be able to add on the lock screen here. And of course, apart from that, we can set up these shortcuts here. We have got the system shortcuts and all the third-party app related shortcuts here. Whereas here we have got a very few shortcuts which are system related shortcuts, and on the iOS we do have some third-party related shortcuts as well, which is pretty cool. Now let me quickly take you through the settings here. I will tap on settings button. Here's settings. This is how the settings look on these three UIs. As I mentioned, the Material You theming is much more pronounced now on the Pixel phones, which look beautiful, whereas on One UI 7 it is quite subtle. Even if I change the color palettes here, let me just go ahead and change the color palette here. I will select the color palette as green and apply this. Now you see, when I go to the settings here, the color palette is only applied right here. The background and the menus here doesn't change. When you enter a specific menu, you can see that color palette applied right here, but not anywhere else, not in the background. Only on these bars you'll be able to see that, and probably on the the volume panel also you'll be able to see that. Whereas on the Pixel phones, you can see that color palette changing here. Let me change the color palette again here. Let's go to wallpaper and style. I will change the color palette to maybe this color. Apply. Now let's go to the settings. You see, it is much more pronounced here. Whereas we don't get to customize the color palettes here on the iPhones. We of course can change the tint here, like we can apply color palettes on the icons also. Whereas here on the iPhones, we'll be able to tap on this edit button on the home screen and tap on customize to change the icon sizes, and we can also make the icons dark or tinted colors. So that is something which I missed to talk about earlier. That can also be done on the iOS. But yeah, when it comes to color palette application, it is not that pronounced on the One UI 7. Now we were talking about the settings. As you can see, I actually prefer the settings menu of the iOS and of course the One UI 7. This is a bit boring and I don't like the font and the way it is organized here. It doesn't look that great. Maybe it is just me, it is subjective, so each to their own. I prefer iOS settings menu here. You let me know which one do you prefer. Now this is how it looks, and when we enter specific menu section here, as you can see, this is how it opens up. And when we go back, you see this animation. This is how it looks, and here we do not have back gestures from the right. That's a bummer. We only have back gestures from the left here on the iOS, and on the other two phones we do have back gestures from both the sides. Now these are some basic things which I want to talk about when it comes to the UI on all these three phones, the Pixel, the Samsung and the iPhones. Like I said, this is not a detailed video. If you want a detailed video, let me know in the comment section. I will make a detailed lengthy video with timestamps on it and discuss about various different elements, different functionalities of these three UIs. So go ahead, drop a comment. That's all I want to share with you guys. If you find this video informative, do hit the like button and do not forget to subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching. You guys take care and stay safe. I'll see you in the next one soon. Cheers. Bye-bye.